Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, today I hope that you can differentiate between the normal compound and annuity. Remember, compound is where to find the present value and the future value is where you make the payment only one time. Okay, but when the words annuity come in, meaning that you need to make series of payment, and I already tell you that the formula is different. You need to catch what is the formula, what is the, how to say it, what you need to catch what is the keywords in that question, because you don't have to if you have a final exam, you don't have to worry about formula because it will be given to you, and the formula has there are a lot of formula to make you confused. Okay, now in annuity, now you need to come with the words compound. Compounding meaning that how many times they calculate. Okay, for example, if they said compound annually, one time rate of calculation. Semi-annually meaning that 2 times. Quarterly 4 times. Monthly 12 times. And weekly is 48 times. And it can be daily, it can be hourly. Okay, this is how the interest rate will be counted. Okay, now at the age, now look at example 7. At the age of 15, you begin making annual purchase. Remember, annual purchase, meaning that starting from 15 years old, you make a purchase of 2,000 ringgit of investment, meaning that you are making 2,000 ringgit of investment every year. Okay, you are putting the money, okay, of investment at the rate of 5% per year, compound quarterly, every 3 months, meaning that in 1 year, there'll be 4 times compound. Okay, 4 times compound. Assuming that all funds remain invested and never been withdrew, how much would you have accumulated at the end of the 40th year? Now, look at the keywords. Number 1 is annual purchase. So it is confirmed that it is a annuities. Okay, and then compound quarterly, meaning that 4 times a year. So this is a keyword. It's very, very important. So how to do it? Let's go to my Excel. Okay, now. And the question said find present value. You can find this formula in your textbook. Now the keywords compound quarterly. Now let's check. How much is the payment? Your payment. Your payment is 2,000 ringgit. Am I right? And then your rate. Your rate is how much? 5%, 0.05. Okay. And then what else? N equal to 40 years, right? Yes, 40 years. Now, please digest this information first, okay? So what we need to do, but there are new information here. Compound quarterly, meaning that 4 times a year. Okay, let me open the textbook page. Wait. Okay, page 165. Okay, page 165. Okay, now the thing that you need to remember, when they said compound quarterly, annually or yearly, it will involve your rate, okay, as well as N. Okay, sorry, as well as N. Okay, as well as N. Okay, so what we should do? So when there is a compound, meaning that it is 4 times. Okay, so the rate is 0.05. You need to divide by, where is divide by, sorry, divide by 4. Whereas 4 times. Whereas in n, you need to times 4. This will be your new value of R and N. So please punch your calculator. 0.05 divided by 4. It is 0.0125. And N is times 4 is 160. This is your new R and new N. When there is a compound involved, this compound involved, okay, this compound involved, your R will change and your N also change. N is how many times? Okay, see, I already put, I calculate R and N separately, so it will not cloud your judgment when you put it in the formula. Now let's check present value. Now let's put all the numbers in the formula. Now to 2000, and then you times, okay, in the keyboard times is star, okay. So now in the bracket 1 plus R is 0.0125, okay, to the power of, where is the power of? The power of 160, okay, minus 1, okay. All of this you divide by R. 0.0125. Now I would like you to punch your calculator. But for me, I love to do it step by step. Okay, let me put it in like this. Okay, I divide here, and then 2000 is here. Okay, one part finish, and then I divide here, and then 2000 times, okay, star is time, okay, and then 2000 times is it correct? Yes. So now let's make it making sense. You are paying 2000 ringgit, okay, for 40 years. So meaning that 2000 ringgit you times 40 years. Okay, 40 years. So meaning that you had made the payment of 80,000 ringgit. But by using the compound interest quarterly basis, this is what you get at the end of your investment. Wow, sound good, right? Okay, let's check. Okay, this is where the amount that you get, example 6, when the compound is only annually. Okay, so when the compound is 4 times a year, it become 1 million. Okay, so what we can make the conclusion is the more compound, the more money that you will get if let's say you are making an investment. But if let's say you're making a loan, okay, the more money that you need to pay. If let's say the company said compound annually, you know, no, compound quarterly. For your information, the Along, you know Along, right? The shark loan, sometimes they compound by day, daily. If they are cruel enough, they will compound hourly. They can do that. See how they can increase the money from 80,000 into 1 million. Okay, that is a lot. Okay, now let's check. Okay, let's check. Example 7. Okay, so present value. So we already do the calculation. Now, if Ahmad makes 8 times of annual payment of 12,000 at 3.5 of his borrowing, calculate present value of all the payment he has made. Now, they want to calculate the present value. Okay, let's check. Now, they want to find PV. There is different, the formula is different, okay? So, make sure this is FV formula, okay? Make sure you choose the correct formula, okay? So, when you do the case study, make sure you write the formula in another paper so that you can see it. Okay, now, let's check. 8 times an annual payment, okay? 8 times an annual payment. Okay, now let's check. What is payment? How much is the payment? It is 12,000. Am I right? Okay, now 12,000, and then R is small r. R is 0.035. Okay. What is N? N is 8 times. Okay. You are going to learn finance in your main campus. Make sure you know this. This is a basic of the finance, okay? And it will be easy if, let's say, you know the concept. And it's going to be super difficult if you don't know any concept of finance. Okay, now, let's check how we are going to do this. I would like you to punch your calculator, okay? So now find present value. Find present value. Oh, ya Allah, ya Allah, ya Allah. Okay, now let me, because actually when I'm using Excel is very, very easy. If you want to learn Excel after PKP, come and see me. We are going to make Excel class for all our students that interested in Excel. Okay, now PV equal to, what is it? Payment is how much? 12,000. Okay, times, okay, now 1 minus, in a bracket, 1 plus 0.035, okay, to the power of, where is the power of? Negative 8. Am I right? Okay. Divide by 0.035. Okay, now I would like you to punch your calculator. We are going to do this one by one. First, you need to solve this one. Okay, easy. I'm going to solve this one first. Okay, home, make it as a, and then, okay, I divide these two. First, I divide these two. I carry the payment, meaning that I divide these two, and then 12. Now punch your calculator, please. Don't wait for me. So now PV is it correct? Yes, mashallah. Okay, this is our answer. Present value, if your you want, what is it? You make 8 times of payment, of annual payment, 12,000. Okay, so the yield is, the interest is 3.5 of this. Calculate the present value. How much of all the payment he has made? Okay, now